Welcome back to the channel. It has been ages since I dropped the video. I'm going to do more vlog style videos coming up, but today I'm going to be doing my mobility routine. Now I just got these delivered. It's the Acumobility massage balls. Now I've been using just lacrosse balls, but the mobility routine I'm doing, the videos are all from the Acumobility Instagram channel, and they use these and I wanted to actually try them with the correct product. So I'm gonna be doing these. I will say my mobility routine is written by my coach, Kevin. So it's specifically for my needs, a lot of hip mobility, but I know a lot of people struggle with getting into mobility routines, being consistent with them. So I just wanted to kind of show what I do within my programming. Like I said, a lot of the stuff is directly from the Acumobility channel. So if you go to their channel, there's a ton of different videos targeting different areas that you need to work on, whether it's ankle mobility or spinal stuff or neck or thoracic and all different things. So definitely check that out. I'll put the Amazon link in the description for these ones specifically. And then let's get into the routine. So this is a hip and core resisted band exercise, and the stationary leg that stays on the wall is working core and hip stability, while the moving leg is working the hip flexor. Now, I realized after recording this and after doing this mobility routine multiple times that I am supposed to be doing all one leg at a time and then the other leg. But whatever, it's still doing the same thing, right? So this is the first one that I do. I do 10 reps on each side. Then I'm going into the rectus femoris release or upper quad. So I have steps here, and then I have those Acumobility balls on the step so that I can dig right into the upper quad. You could also do this on a foam roller. It will be a little bit less specific in where we're hitting here, but you could do it with either one. And then you'll see once I am properly lined up there, I am squeezing my glutes and then raising one leg at a time. Next is the clamshell TFL release. So we are placing the ball right under the TFL and then working the hip through internal and external rotation, and I do 10 on each leg. Then we go into the glute release, so we're placing the ball right under the glute and then moving that leg up and down, so kind of a clamshell again, but sitting upright. And then I'll do 10 on each side again. Next, I'm going into a glute bridge, and I'm really trying to do a posterior pelvic tilt instead of an anterior pelvic tilt. So you'll see that I'm really like pushing my back into the mat before I do the glute bridge and trying to maintain that core stability and not letting myself go into that anterior pelvic tilt. So I'll do 10 of these. Then I'm doing a wall march with posterior pelvic tilt, so really pushing my lower back into that wall and driving one knee at a time up towards my chest. This actually is a lot harder than it looks while you're trying to maintain that posture, keeping your core engaged and keeping that back pressed into the wall. Your body really tries to fight against it. So this is a great one and a really challenging one for me. The next is a banded bridge hip flexor exercise. So this is kind of similar to the wall march in the very beginning where I had my feet on the wall. We're just in a different position here, but this definitely gets those hip flexors, and you want to make sure you're holding your glutes pretty steady at the top. Every once in a while I have to reset and make sure that my glutes aren't dropping, and it helps me to even just put my hands on my hips to make sure I'm maintaining that glute engagement. Then we have the banded dead bug. So press that lower back into the mat, and then we are just extending one leg at a time. This is definitely challenging for both the hip flexors and the core, so I love this variation. Then we're digging into the glutes, so putting one Acumobility ball under each glute in the center, and then just doing some external rotation and then internal rotation, so kind of like a frog. This requires a bench. It is a trigger point release for the hamstring. So you put two of those Acumobility balls side by side, and we're going to hit the biceps femoris and the semitendinosus. So hitting both at the same time. So putting the hamstring right on top of those balls and then pushing down through the top of the leg, and then extending like you were going to do a leg extension, and then bringing the leg back down. And I do about 10 on each side for these. Thank you for watching today's video. Like I said, it has been a long time since I've uploaded. I will be getting more consistent on here. I've been putting a lot more work into the Everybody Coaching YouTube page, so go give them a follow. We have a lot of exercise tutorials and things like that on there. I'm going to be doing more like long form vlog style stuff on this channel. That was a child screaming outside my window. Anyways, I will be back with a video soon. Subscribe so you don't miss one. See you then.